Right, we can use the skewers as chopsticks.
That's so tricky.
Hello again, people of the internet. Hi. I figured out that the Adachi fireworks are today. Fireworks festival in Japan is one of those things that most people, when they think of Japan, also will think of like a festival or fireworks shows. So that's what I'm gonna go to today. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let's get going. Whoa! Hi, we're at the Adachi Hanabi Taikai, Adachi firework festival. Wow, it's crowded and wow, it's hot. So luckily we secured a spot beforehand. We were able to secure a spot like pretty much on the riverbed, so I think we'll be okay. We'll have a pretty good view of it. And now we got food, yakisoba, and we got a tarp. We're like real pros at this point. The only thing I'm a little bit sad at is I can't take any like real photos because I forgot my adapter for my tripod. So I can't do any of the cool like firework photography stuff. I should probably be doing all my endless assignments at the moment, but I'm not because screw that. I can always do more assignments, I guess. Let's have a competition. Whoever fails more classes wins. I believe you can just see just how crowded it is everywhere here. This is like a very, very major event. And drinks. Everything you need to enjoy this crazy, crazy festival. Helicopter.
Shoot.
I just tried to take a drink of this with the cap on.
Bro. Okay, that Dr. Pepper, dude.
Check it out.
Currently a little bit worried about these clouds here. Seeing lots of lightning.
So things are not looking great for this. I don't know if you can see, but it's very cloudy and there's lots of lightning. So I'm a little bit worried that this is just gonna get canceled, and that would be not fun. So
I hope it works out somehow, but it's just been getting worse for the past hour or so. Guess what major event has just been canceled? You will never guess. Oh my gosh. What a pain. All because of all this lightning. I can't believe it, man. I don't understand if it's actually officially been canceled or not, but
this is not the video I wanted to be making. But yeah, I think it's a goner, this place, so yeah, Oh well. Whoa, another big one. That's really unfortunate. I really wanted to see this, so maybe we'll have to try again next week at the Sumidagawa fireworks, but well, that's no good. I think it's time to go home. That's really too bad. Whoa. Yeah, it started to rain, so we're dipping. Still though, it was cool to see just how many people showed up for it. Although it is sad to see everybody leave at the same time, but that's okay. I guess I can go home and let the crushing weight of reality set in slowly. And I have a ton of assignments to do, so that's amazing.
You look like one of those tin hat people.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody's hiding out underneath the bridge. Whoa! Fake thunder.
I did not see that pole.
自転車に乗っている方は自転車から降りて押して歩いてください。
Oh, the current situation is
Yabai.
you could say yabai.
You could. One
You
might
could.
say that.
Yeah, one
actually.
might say yabai. I think we're still a good like quarter mile from the station maybe. It's gonna take a while. I'm the best YouTuber ever.
2011. It's the end of the world.
Sorry to interrupt the video, but as some of you might have noticed at the beginning of the video, I said this video was graded with Dehancer. So I'm going to show you how I use Dehancer to color grade this video. So I've prepared a couple of clips here just to show you guys kind of how I do the color grading here with Dehancer. So as you can see, I've got these clips loaded in right here. We're gonna go head over to the color tab. It's kind of an all-in-one type of deal. Scroll down to the bottom here, you can see Dehancer Pro. Add it to this. So the first step is to pick your source, your input color space. In my case, that is going to be choose camera, Sony, and this autofills in here. So this was shot in S-Log2 on a Sony ZV-E10. Highly recommend the ZV-E10, by the way, if you're looking to get into filming or just photography in general. And yeah, so we have a few basic controls here, and you can see that Dehancer does give you a lot of control over your image. And not all of these are as important as some of the others, so I'm gonna just tweak it here with the adjustment a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. So looking at our vector scope here, you can see we're a little bit cold, so I'm gonna take the temperature compensation, set it up just a titch. There, that looks good to me. So you can see it's already applying film grain over the image here. Might be kind of hard to see. That's already a pretty good start when it comes to film emulation, but I'm gonna pick a different film stock. Let's see. For daytime shooting, I actually like to just use Kodak Gold, because to me it gives me a little bit of a softer look. And then for the print profile, I will do Kodak 2383. When it comes to the film grain, I find that the 35mm film looks a little bit excessive for my taste. So I like to do the 65mm 250 ISO. I think to me that looks just right. If you turn on halation, it's kind of hard to see exactly what it does, which is why they created this mask mode here. So you can see any area that it's affecting will show up as red. It's kind of hard to see. It's right there. If I turn it off, you can see kind of the edges here are glowing out. Honestly, I think this level of halation works well for this clip, but it's always going to change between clips. Most of the other settings I don't really utilize, although I think the overscan would be cool. You can see what that does. It would look really nice if I were working on a different type of project, but for this isn't what I'm looking for, so I'll leave it off here. And then yeah, you can also create LUTs to export to your camera. If you have a camera that supports putting LUTs on the screen while you're filming, I think that's a useful tool, although I haven't really been able to make use of it yet. So you can see here under the Film Developer tab, we have a color boost tool. And you can see kind of as I turn it up, it makes the image more and more saturated. But you can also see this was shot in 8-bit and it makes the image fall apart pretty easily, even like with very slight amount of saturation. So I tend to not touch this. Because all of this footage was shot in 8-bit, I think it is a little bit of a limitation on what the plugin can actually do. But yeah, if you were to use this with 10-bit footage, I think the results would be a lot more usable. It's not unusable, this type of result, but it is something I want to try and avoid, this type of banding here. But yeah, so usually I stay away from the color boost, and I'll just add another node and go to the color slice tab and just turn it up just a little bit. I'll do like maybe like 1.2. So yeah, that's kind of the final look that I want for this clip. So I'm gonna leave it like this. So that's kind of how I've been using Dehancer to grade the clips from this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and grade these next 2 clips using Dehancer, and we can see how they'll turn out. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to be playing the results of the color grading on the screen here, and I think as you can see, it really does do a good job in emulating film. And I've been pretty happy with the results I'm getting for this video. So that's how I've been using Dehancer to color grade this video. Big shout out to Dehancer for finding my YouTube channel and giving me a chance to try this out. So actually I have a promo code, try code EPICUI04, and you'll get a 10% discount on a license. And again, big shout out to Dehancer for giving me the opportunity to make this video. But yeah, so for the final verdict on Dehancer, it's a really powerful tool for accurate film simulation. I would say it's a little bit intensive for my computer when I'm grading, so I tend to grade some clips, and then if I have to move stuff around after I'm editing, I would usually just turn off the color effects while I'm editing, just so that my computer can not crash while I'm doing work. Especially if you turn on bloom, something I've noticed is that when you turn on bloom, it makes it really hard for the computer to run your clips smoothly. And this isn't even 10-bit footage. This is 8-bit footage that it's struggling to run with bloom. And I know I don't have the most powerful computer, but I feel like it's a little bit heavy. I haven't had the opportunity to test this out on 10-bit footage yet, so I can't say for sure about the color banding, but that has been a little bit of an issue, as you might see in this video. But yeah, really my only issue with Dehancer is that it's really intensive for my computer. It runs really hard when I'm playing footage with Dehancer on it. But really I think that's kind of to be expected with film emulation anyways. So really a strong tool if you're looking for anything film related. Dehancer also does have an iOS app, and you can use it for photos as well. So if you're interested, go check it out. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back to the video.
はい、皆さん、今日の程遠いバスは歩きながらの通行です。立ち止まっての通行はできません。
What?
found a spot to sit down on the, what do you call it, southwest side of the river.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Not me.
But yeah, we're finally sitting down and we get to watch the fireworks, finally. Okay, I guess there's no finale, so I don't know why. It felt like it wasn't over, and
Nakimasu.
it felt like it wasn't over, but it's over. So, but that's okay. At least we got to sit down and watch them this time, and then we're canceled like the freaking Adachi disaster.